morning and thank you for tuning in to Your Come Up. Today we're going to have a conversation with Alisa Reyes. And I want to say if you enjoy the conversation and you like what you watch, don't forget to drop us a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you don't miss your come up. Today's video is sponsored by Yapix Web Design and Graphics. Well, Alisa, before we get into all of this, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Alisa Reyes. I've lived in Palm Springs 18 plus years. During this pandemic, I've just been working on sharpening my skills, which I have started learning how to sew, and did that over Facebook with a couple of family and friends, so they got to kind of see me grow.
There you go. That's awesome. I mean, what's interesting with this pandemic, some people had to readjust, learn new things. I mean, I became more active with social media with the pandemic and learning video editing, but your case is interesting because you discovered a whole new passion of yours during this times. I have to ask, how did you find your passion?
I have to say that it started when I was young because I had different influences. And one of them was my grandmother, who she sewed and made like beautiful dresses. She made all of our first communion dresses. And she taught me, like just the basics on how to make a pillow or whatever, and we always enjoyed that. And so I always just wanted to learn, and I couldn't get past learning how to thread my sewing machine. I had a sewing machine that just sat there for years, and I just could not figure it out. And so finally, during this pandemic, I was able to get past that obstacle. And I knew that I wanted to start with math, but the thing that I was happy about was that just learning this basic skill now has opened up more doors for me because I understand more and how to make different things. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what else I can create, and I want to start, experimenting and making clothing. But with my masks, I have to say that I put a lot of time into them, and they're not easy to make like they look.
They are comfortable.
Yeah. I went with certain styles that were like my influences. When I work, I just happen to listen to doo-wop music. And when I was listening to doo-wop music, I was like, I want to make some 50s style masks, and one with the poodles, and also other influences. My aunts and uncles, there was 9, and I grew up in a home around them, and so they were listening to 70s stuff, music. And
then anyone that wants something custom, they can message you.
Right. So I give my customers an option to create their own, so they can go my group page, Custom Masks Made with Love by Alisa Marie, and pick their fabric, tell me what they want. We can order a patch and add on a patch if they want to. Or if you have some material of your own and would like me to make something out of that, we can arrange something so that I can do that.
I know masks are your passion with the pandemic. Some people love them for stylish reasons. Some people love them for maybe a gag joke or whatnot. With your passion, you've always been good with your hands, right? Like you've always used your hands to make dresses, build furniture, or
I refurbish furniture. That passion developed just from watching some shows. I watch the flea market flip. I learned a couple of things just from watching there. So like I've always wanted to know how things were made in the store. So rather than just buying something brand new, I rather take it, make it my own, and this way I'm like giving myself something that I wanted. And so I've started with like dressers, making home decor. This pandemic happened and we were having to do homeschooling, and everybody wanted a desk, so I thought, hey, why don't we just go to Lowe's, buy the wood.
You'll make the desk.
And I'll make the desk. And I did. I surprised myself. Now that I'm more familiar with the tools, I want to build the ark now. No, just kidding.
You know what's interesting with about finding your passion is sometimes it's a process of elimination. In order to get to know what you love to do, you have to know what you don't want to do. And in order to know that, you got to do it. But in your case, you had influences with your grandma that sew, and you learned to make things with your hands, and you enjoyed doing it, right?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it. I think I'm the happiest when I'm actually creating something. I feel like it's what keeps me balanced, and when I'm in the moment and creating, I forget about time. Sometimes I forget that I didn't go to bed.
That's how you know you're doing what you love.
Because I'm so determined to finish whatever I'm doing, because the reward is the result at the end, the end project. If I want a certain style or color of furniture, I know that I could take something and make that my own.
Take and making your own, put your own Alisa flavor to it.
Yeah.
There you go. The masks are great. I love the one you made for me.
And they're comfortable. You can feel like you're breathing and not get suffocated.
No, I've worked out with these masks, and like the standard mask that they wear in the medical.
Yeah.
Suffocates.
Right.
Where these, there's
so when
breathing
you're breathing,
room.
you can feel the suction from the other masks that are really thin.
Plus, I heard some women say when they wear these masks, they feel more attractive. I'm just kidding. That's the
Well, the reason why I started having fun with different colors and patches, and I didn't realize that the patches would be as popular. When I started making a couple, a lot of people wanted patches, so that was kind of fun to do. And we're going to be wearing these masks for who knows how long.
Right.
So might as well just have a little fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any last or final words that you want to relay to maybe someone that doesn't know what their passion is yet, or how to discover their passion, or just any positive message you want to relay?
Yes, I would say just do what you love to do, no matter how big and small it is. I know a lot of times when we want to do something we love, or we have an idea, we go to someone that is close to us, and if we don't get the response that we want, we feel defeated. Forget them. Do what you want. You're not going to always have the same passion. The feeling's not going to always be mutual. And if God is for you, then who could be against you?
That's true. I believe that's in Romans.
Yeah.
Very true, because when you do what you love, one, that leads you into your purpose. And when you do what you're passionate about, the consequence of that will eventually be financial. Maybe not Jeff Bezos financial, but it's eventually, because the right people will be drawn to it.
Right. Someone told me you'll find your own group. In the beginning, it was a little slow. I had days where it picked up and it was like fast, and I still had my own struggles just reaching out to people and finding out what it is that they like and how to get to people to respond. But I do have in mind that we are all going through a lot right now, and a lot of people have suffered tragedies.
Right.
I think that there's always positives, and I found a bunch of positives during these terrible times,
Right.
And one of those things is like finding out what our strengths are.
Right.
Everybody went and started buying stuff and making stuff from scratch from home, and I definitely enjoy watching their videos, people who are cooking from home. With me, I've learned this new skill of sewing, and before this, I didn't know anything about my sewing machine. I didn't even know how to thread it. And I've always wanted just to learn. I wanted to make my kids their clothes and their blankets and stuff. And well, now that they're all grown up, I'll be doing that for family and my nieces and nephews.
Cheers to that. Thank you for coming on today. You don't know how to pry her out, force her into here. I'm just joking.
Yeah, he did. He held me hostage.
Thank you for watching Your Come Up. Alisa's contact will be in the description, and today's video is sponsored by Yapix Graphic and Design. Thank you.